CST, circular strength training, is a form of fitness that trains for injury prevention, greater stability, and longevity. The training system is comprised of 3 different components. There's club bell training, which is the weighted component. And then there's Prasara yoga, as well as body weight training. That is one component as well. And then the other component is Interflow. Interflow is a joint mobility program. And so it sends synovial fluid to each of the joints and creates more freedom of motion and mobility. And so what's great about CST is it's a non-linear type of fitness training system. So it's very different from conventional training, which is mostly linear. CST is more of a 3-dimensional training system, which trains in 3 different planes of movement. So since we're not one-dimensional beings, CST is a great form of training because of that. So club bell training is a really cool tool. It's a great weighted component from CST. And I always get a lot of funny reactions when I use them. It's always like, oh, looks like a bowling pin. Oh, let me pick that up. And people pick it up and you're like, oh my God, this thing is heavy. And what's cool about it is because the weight distribution is so off, is so different, when you work and when you do the work, you are challenged throughout the whole body. So it's not just like a dumbbell where you're just, you're heaving it up over your head and down, and you're just training like one specific area of the body. It's when you swing the club bell, you're training the whole body. You're training your legs, you're training your core, you're training your arms, and you're also sending mobility to your joints, which is one of the reasons I'm so attracted to it. It's a very health-first type of approach to creating muscle tone and all of that. Dance has always been a big part of my life. I've been dancing for 30 years, and I consider it to be my native language, my primary language. It helps me to communicate, of course, expression, emotions, love. So I started out as a jazz dancer and did a lot of Western style of movement, jazz, tap, ballet, contemporary, modern. And it was a wonderful journey. I'm so grateful to the teachers that have come across my path, or that I've crossed paths with. And then actually when I went to university, I felt I needed to expand my dance vocabulary to more ethnic styles of dance or cultural dance forms. And that's when I started to sort of dive into the world of African music and dance. Really felt grounded energy when moving, and I felt a wonderful connection to the musicians and the movement, and a strong communication that I hadn't felt before. So I decided to explore more. times to Guinea and to Senegal, and I went there with the intention of learning just dance and music, and I went with my teachers who sponsored these trips and organized these wonderful 2-week to month-long programs where we would just live in this culture. I brought all my attention and all of my passion, love, and desire to learning about African music and dance, and it was a very interesting, difficult, exciting, addictive journey. About 6 years ago, I decided to form an all-women's dance and drum group called Kansai Girls Club. And the reason I did this was because I'd see these really gifted and passionate young women practicing African dance and music. And there'd be this really great spark within them. For 6 years, we worked on creating dance and music, or pieces of dance and music, that actually connected to each of them personally. And what happened was rehearsals became basically a laboratory for them to find their own authenticity in the music and in the movement, to create a more personal connection to African music and dance. So it became such an interesting experiment of personal growth and of creation and of connecting to one another, which is something that I really wanted to help these women try to develop.